Delta News at 6 starts now.
Good evening, everybody, and thank you so much for being with us as we close out the work week. An important follow-up to a story we first brought you early this week. Police have captured the 4 suspects in the Planters Bank robbery.
Earlier this week, we watched a scary situation unfold. It started with a bomb threat at St. Joseph Catholic School, while robbery suspects targeted a local bank. Police say now the final suspect has been arrested. The FBI arrested 31-year-old Wilbert Parrish yesterday in Tennessee. FBI agents from the Memphis and Jackson area, ATF, U.S. Marshals, along with the Memphis and Greenville police captured Parrish in Memphis around 5 o'clock. Parrish is suspected of being one of 3 gunmen who held up the Planters Bank and Trust in downtown Greenville Tuesday. 2 other suspects, 26-year-old Freddie Clark and 19-year-old Warren Williams, both of Greenville, remain in custody on charges of armed robbery and conspiracy to commit armed robbery. Also arrested was 29-year-old Dorotha Wallace of Greenville. She turned herself in Tuesday night. Wallace is the suspected getaway driver. Clark is also charged with possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. Parrish made his first appearance in U.S. District Court in Oxford today.
The man wanted for Greenville's 7th homicide of 2013 is in police custody. 20-year-old Damian Cooper turned himself in at about 3 o'clock this afternoon. Cooper was wanted in the Monday night shooting outside Ting's grocery store. 26-year-old Larry Triplett of Leland was sitting in his car when shots were fired through the windshield, killing him. Cooper had been out on bond from a previous murder charge. He was arrested in June for the murder of 18-year-old Ronald Webster.
The State Accrediting Commission has declared a state of emergency in LaFleur County, where schools will be taken over by the state. The State Accrediting Commission recommended earlier this week that a state of emergency be declared for not only LaFleur, but Claiborne and Yazoo County school districts. Now that the board has approved it, a conservator will be appointed over each district, meaning the superintendents and school board members will be permanently removed. This will not affect students getting into college, but it could affect athletic programs.
Cleveland police are looking for a man suspected of gunning down a local woman while in a fit of rage. A warrant has been issued for the arrest of 23-year-old Darius Craig. Craig is suspected of murdering LaQuisha Cozy. It happened early this morning near the East Side Manor Apartments. Police say the shooting stems from Craig seeing Cozy sitting in a car with another man. Craig allegedly opened the back door of the car and fired 1 shot, the bullet hitting Cozy in the head.
Also in Cleveland, 3 people are behind bars and a 4th person is wanted for a non-fatal shooting. 20-year-old Kavion Gorman and 21-year-old Cordarius Walker, along with 26-year-old Tavares Marshall, are charged with aggravated assault. An officer patrolling the 900 block of Church Street heard gunfire and saw someone running toward a gray vehicle. The officer was then flagged down by another person who said the shooter was in fact inside that vehicle. The policeman was able to stop the car a short distance away and detained 3 suspects, but 1 person got out and ran. The victim, Charles McGee, was shot in the leg. He was taken to University of Mississippi Medical Center in Jackson, where his condition was serious but now stable. Meanwhile, police are looking for the 4th suspect.
Last night in Indianola, a routine traffic stop ends with a passenger running from police. Police pull over a man and find he was driving with a suspended license. The officers discovered a small amount of marijuana inside the car. They also discovered the male passenger is wanted by police. Officers identified Anthony Stuckey as the passenger. Stuckey has 3 outstanding warrants with the Indianola Police Department for aggravated assault. Before officers could apprehend Stuckey, he jumped out of the car and ran. Stuckey remains at large. If you know where Stuckey is hiding, contact Indianola Police at 887-1811. Well, the same spray used to kill wasps and hornets is being used to ward off criminals. Wasp spray is being touted on the internet as a cheaper way to go than pepper spray. Some say it also shoots farther.
Betty Cross puts it to the test and finds out what you need to know before you take aim.
Wasp spray versus robber. And watch how it plays out. A robber wearing a red hoodie walks into this Waco convenience store and demands all the money in the cash register. Before he gets a cent, the store owner shoots him in the face. This steady stream of wasp killer forces him out the door in 4 seconds.
Your reaction will probably be, and step back.
Michael Cargill is a self-defense expert. He gives away free cans of pepper spray.
It will stop you, but it's not going to kill you.
But he's leery of replacing this with this.
You're carrying this around for personal protection, and it's not labeled for that.
So we took both to the gun range. First, Michael tested a keychain size of pepper spray.
Stop!
This stream of cayenne pepper oil easily hit the target.
Aim for the head.
Next, I tested the wasp spray. Watch closely.
Still missed it.
A second try, and
I still don't like the way that sprays.
finally, on the third try, the wasp spray makes a direct hit. How would you compare what I just got to what you got from the little can of pepper spray?
I think the pepper spray was a little more direct. This is getting caught by the wind and going with the wind and missing our target.
Another issue with wasp spray, the fine print. Right on the can it says it's a violation of federal law to use the product in a manner inconsistent with its labeling. And as for the size of the can, it matters. The Texas Penal Code only allows the public to carry a, quote, small chemical dispenser.
What a reasonable person would consider small. You know, anything that you can't conceal in a purse or in your pocket is going to be considered probably not reasonable.
Police say that in a sudden, life-threatening situation, you may have to grab a can of wasp spray. But if you're prepared to deliver a legal sting, nothing is hotter than pepper spray. Betty Cross, KITV News.